Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marissa. If you are new here, your favorite problematic housewife, and today we're gonna do just a little video again talking about friendships on YouTube and burning bridges. So we're gonna get into what I think about friendships on YouTube, burning bridges with people, and all that good stuff. So if you're interested in that, please keep watching. Okay, let's get right into it. So this has been something that I've been thinking about a lot, and my opinion has changed on it over time. As you guys know, when we're smaller creators in the community, you end up meeting people, you end up becoming friendly with people, and even friends with people. And I don't throw the word friend around loosely, but in this video I'm gonna say friends and then like really good friends, because some of the people I'm gonna talk about in this video I did consider friends. We weren't best friends or really good friends, but we were friends. Just to think that you aren't able to have friends on YouTube and be a creator, and not because the friendships aren't real like some people say, but because when you're friends with other creators, that could kind of taint or mess with how you do your videos, and that still could be true. You know what I mean? You have to be careful with that, because as you become friends with all these creators, say something happens and like you need to make a video about them, that makes it harder. It makes you have a bias. And when I first came back to YouTube, I was like, I don't want to deal with a bias. I don't want to deal with friends telling me what videos I should put out, or feeling like I have to defend somebody all the time. You know what I mean? But I've changed my tune on that, because some people, you know, say that all friendships on YouTube are fake. They're just using you. People are just using each other for clout. And you know what I have to say to that? If that's how you feel, maybe it's because you're fake. And I'm going to get into burning bridges and having multiple fallouts with other creators in just a minute. So there are negative things that can happen when you become friends with people on YouTube, obviously. There can be drama. You guys can start fighting with each other and make videos on your channel and whatever. But it doesn't have to be like that. It's happened to people before. You know what I mean? But what fun is that if you don't have friends? Like, I want to say a positive thing about having friends in the community is that's what it is. It's a community. You have other creators to talk about YouTube with, and you know what I mean? Like, just have a girl chat or a boy chat, whatever you want, you know? And you can ask other creators questions, get advice from them. They can give you criticism on your channel. You know what I mean? I've had really good conversations with people where they're telling me like what I could do different for my videos and stuff like that. So you actually feel like you have a community. If you don't have any friends on YouTube, you're by yourself. Like, what fun is that? You're not talking to anybody. You're not in a community. Like, that's one of the reasons why I love being on YouTube so much, I realized, is I love talking to other creators and other people online about YouTube, because in my real life, my husband could care less about YouTube drama. Like, he doesn't want to hear about it. He watches other people in way other communities where he has no idea who I'm even talking about. I'm like, oh, so-and-so made a video on so-and-so. Like, he's not interested in having a gossip session about YouTube. You know what I mean? And most people in your real life who aren't YouTube addicts, like, and they don't watch everything going on YouTube, because not everybody's like that, you don't really have that anyone to talk to about it. Like, you need friends to be like, oh my gosh, did you see this video? Did you see that video? Like, or send your friends a video, watch this, especially when you're in the commentary community. I watch so much YouTube. I watch everybody's videos, and I'm not ashamed to say that. Tira always wants to act like she doesn't watch people's videos about her, or she doesn't watch this person or that person. Well, you're holding yourself back then, because in order to do commentary, you have to watch everyone's videos. Even if I don't like the person, especially if the video's about me, of course I'm gonna watch it. Maybe that's just the, you know, Leo in me, but with my ego, I want to watch videos about myself. I'm just kidding. I don't know what it is, but I watch everybody's videos. Like, I feel like in order to do commentary, you have to watch a lot of YouTube to know what's going on. Like, if you're not watching everybody's YouTube videos, you're missing out and you're not knowing what's going on in the community. Does that make sense? So there are so many positives to having really good friendships on YouTube. I have made so many good friends in multiple communities. I'm still friends with the people that I've been in other communities. Like, I have a friend named Karma, Jamie, Nessa, they're from the other drama community. I still talk to people from the vegan community I used to be in, Olga and Miss Kier and Chris and Jana. Like, I still talk to these people, maybe not as much because we get busy living our lives or whatever, but I still have like that relationship with people from everywhere that I've been on the internet, and I think that's really cool. And now I'm in this community. Me and Bambi have become such good friends. You know what I mean? And I've had a couple other friends. We're going to talk about falling out with people in just a minute. So it's like, you want to have friends. And I love, like, me and Xylee have a good relationship. She gives me advice. I have so many good conversations with people. I don't know where that left off because my daughter woke up. But anyways, so a reason why someone wouldn't want you to have friends on YouTube, okay? Like, Radiant Brit is constantly saying, I've heard her say it multiple times, that friendships on YouTube aren't real, it's all fake, people are just trying to get clout from you, people aren't who they seem to be. And I feel like if you are incapable of having good relationships with people on YouTube, whether it's like a coworker relationship, whether it's a friendship, or whether it's a best friendship, because I feel like that's the three kind of things in this community, because we all kind of work together, especially in like the commentary community. So if you're not friends with somebody and you're just cordial with them, you guys talk back and forth, you say hello everywhere, but you're not personally like super good friends, you're just like co-workers, you know what I mean? If you're unable to be co-workers, to be friends, or to be best friends with someone, then I think you really need to take a look at yourself and kind of say, what am I doing? Why am I having fallouts with every single person I come into contact with? Why am I burning every bridge? Tara Nicole is another example. She literally burns every single bridge that she has. Every friendship she's had on YouTube, she has a fallout with, and they no longer are friends. She literally cannot keep a friend. That really says something. And I'm not trying to just talk crap here, guys. Like, I really wanted to do this video because it's so true. If you look at the creator, and they are having Jeffree Star was another one. Multiple fallouts with people, burning bridges everywhere he goes. Look at the bigger drama channels. Nick Snyder, Dustin Daly. I mean, they had a fallout with Ashley Kyle, then Peter Mon, and it's like they're constantly having fallouts with other people. Smokey Glow. You know what I mean? You have to take a look and realize, wow, this person can't even keep one friendship on YouTube. They're burning bridges everywhere they go. They're literally throwing shade at everybody, all creators. That person should really take a look at themselves and say, okay, what am I doing wrong? Because it cannot be everybody else in the community. It can't be everybody else. Maybe it's me. You know what I mean? Like, both, honestly, if I'm being honest, Tira and Radiant Brit are very similar. Like, but those two are actually very similar. They can't take criticism. They're constantly throwing shade at people. And they burn bridges everywhere they go. They kind of remind me of each other. Sorry, not sorry. By the way, I just have to say really quick, Xylee is a very respected member of this community, okay? All of us girls want to be like Xylee when we grow up. We all respect her very much. We respect her advice. We respect what she does on her channel. So for somebody to go on their platform and throw subtle shade to Xylee or even to their own friend, Manda Pants, even if you weren't trying to shade those two people, you were shading them. Bambi just did an amazing video calling some stuff out. It was probably the realest video I've ever seen her do. She wasn't bashing anybody, but she was being blunt and direct. Like, a girl came to tell people how it is. So I will link that video down below. I shared it on my community page. If you haven't seen it yet, I was like, that was, she dropped some mics, she lit some fires under people's asses. People are triggered, okay? People are triggered around here, which is why people are going nuts, showing their ass all over YouTube, because they are mad, they are angry, they are triggered, they are bothered. But, you know, we must be doing something right. So, Tira Nicole cannot keep a friendship. I tried to be friends with her. Bambi tried to be friends with her. JJ, look what she did to JJ. And now she's been crapping on Gwen. If you guys don't know who Gwen is, she's a really nice lady in the community. She's very supportive of people, very sweet. She has her own YouTube channel. I will link her down below too. If you want like positive kind of content, just really nice, uplifting kind of stuff, go check her channel out. It's a really nice breath of fresh air in the commentary community. She doesn't really do commentary. Anyways, you have to look and see, why is this person, and everybody can see it, like, and people start speculating, and we're like, well, are these people friends anymore because they don't talk anymore? They're, you know what I mean? And so you have to realize, if this person can literally not have one friend on YouTube, if they cannot get along with any creators on the platform or in the community, there's a problem there. And I know Radiant Brits fans are going to want to come at me and say I'm nitpicking everything she does, but even just to be co-workers with people, if you're going around shading, say you work with somebody, okay, we all work together in an office, if somebody in the office is going around throwing subtle shade at every single person in the office, nobody's going to like them, and they're not going to have any friends. They're not going to be able to have a relationship with any of their coworkers. That's like Sally coming into the office and be like, oh, well, you know, I like to keep my desk clean, even though so many people in the office don't do that. I do it. Oh, but I'm not talking about you or you, the people with the dirty desks over here. Come on. Nobody has a guilty conscience, okay? We know who you're talking about. So if you don't want to be friends with people, that's fine. But you should at least, at the very least, be able to be co-workers with people. And how are you going to have good relationships with your co-workers in the community if you think they're all trash, you think that you're better than all of your co-workers? You're literally trashing your coworkers, in every single video you're throwing shade at somebody for something they're doing. It's not a good look, and it just, you really need to figure out why you cannot keep a friendship. I mean, you've had fallouts with so many people at this point. You literally hate every creator that has ever made a video on you, even if the criticism was fair and valid. Same thing with Tira. I mean, these bigger drama channels, they can't keep friends either except each other. But anybody else, it's like fallout after fallout, burning bridge, burning bridges, burning bridges. I may have my fights with some people, but I don't burn every bridge everywhere I go on the internet. I can still go back to any community that I've been in and have friends there. Yes, I've had some fights with people, but I have a ton of co-workers on this YouTube community that I'm so friendly with, I'm so cordial with. There's very few people. I literally can't think of one person that the bridge is completely burnt. Maybe Tira, but even then, if Tira wanted to like come say hi to me or whatever, like I can be cordial with her. If she just wants us to throw shade back and forth, we could do that too. Either way, I'm good. I can't think of many people at all like that I've completely burned the bridge with as a friendship. So it really says something about the creator if they cannot have a friendship, if they cannot be co-workers. And who wants that? Yes, we have our audience, but we also need creators that we can talk to and hang out with and get advice and, oh, what kind of camera did you get? What thumbnail app are you using? You know what I mean? We'll get tips. Like, people are telling me what I could do better with my channel, and just we support each other. Being a creator is not easy, especially in the commentary community. We get a lot of crap, especially if you're not vague, like I was talking about in my last video, and you call out people by their name. Their fans will come in the comments and start giving you crap, calling you stupid, calling you a liar, blah, 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 blah. You can't let the hate get to you, but it is nice to have a venting session with one of your other YouTube friends and be like, listen, I'm having all these people come in my comments, they're giving me hell today. You know what I mean? It's just nice having that community. If you burnt every bridge and you can't have one friend, what community do you have? Why do you want to be so nasty to every coworker in the YouTube community? Why do you want to be better than everybody? Why do you feel the need to make a specific video? Why do you need to make a whole ass video explaining why memberships are not good, they're not for you, shading them left and right, when your own friend is doing memberships? Xylee, who I thought Radiant Brit was super cool with, is doing memberships. If you don't want to do memberships, don't do memberships. But why do you have to make a whole video to brag to your audience why you're so much better than everybody else? You're so much better than all of your coworkers on YouTube because you don't do memberships. How are you going to have a relationship with anybody when you're literally going around shading every smaller creator for making it their job, for doing memberships, for Patreon, telling people to go get a job when they're mothers? Like, you literally cannot have a cordial relationship with anybody. And it seems like Radiant Brit and Tira Nicole have burned every single bridge with everybody that they've come into contact with. And you really have to look, as an audience, you have to look at that and be like, that's really weird. Like, especially, you know, a lot of people give me and Bambi and anybody who talks about some of these people a lot of crap. But I want to say, we are commentary channels. My job on this channel is to bring awareness to what I see as problematic behavior, or what I see on YouTube, and what I want to share with my audience. Brit does the same thing, right? Does she not bring problematic behavior to her audience? Does she not make multiple videos about one person? Does she not nitpick every single creator for what they do on their channel? So why is it okay for that person to do it? But when I want to bring it to my audience, I'm obsessed and I'm jealous. Please, give me a break. Now, I'm trying to work on things. I just want to say, I know I get a lot of criticism from people sometimes of how I deliver my content. I take people's criticism seriously on my channel, and a lot of people give me criticism for how I deliver content. Now, I can only change so much. I'm never going to change who I am or my personality, but I do listen to what people say. Now, I don't need to be going around calling people cunts and stuff like that, because it only just, you know, kind of ruins the point I'm trying to make. And I do realize that. I'm not perfect though. I'm only human, and I have a personality that is very strong. I'm very opinionated. I get very heated sometimes when I feel like somebody is manipulating people and being just a really nasty person, but I'm trying to work on that. So bear with me, guys. I'm trying to, you know, deliver my content in a better way, but also not completely, you know, watering down my personality or my opinions, if that makes sense. So bear with me. I can only try to work on things and try to take everybody's criticism. I don't dismiss it. If you come in my comments and you give me a criticism, you're not a detractor. I'm not going to block you. So that narrative is false. I know I'm kind of going off on a tangent here, but I just wanted to say this really quick. If you come in my comments and you're like, hey, I don't like when you call someone a cunt. People did that in my comments, but they're not calling me stupid. They're not insulting my intelligence or my intellect or my children. I'm not gonna, you know, listen to you, okay? If you want to call me a bitch, that's fine. That really doesn't bother me. I get it, it bothers other people, but it doesn't bother me. Just don't talk about my kids. Don't talk about my family. If you want to come and address the points I made and also give me criticism, that's fine. And I think that's one of the problems people have with some of these creators' fans. They come in your comments and they literally don't address any of the points you made in your video. They just come to tell you you're stupid, you're mean, you're a mean girl, you're a bully, you're nitpicking, but they don't have anything to say about what you talked about. But anyway, that was just a side tangent on that. But I really wanted to, I just like this kind of style video where I just turn on the camera, talk about like general kind of topics in the YouTube community, and if I have an example to give, I'll name somebody. But in between my kind of bigger videos, I just want to, you know, just have a chat with you guys. So, let me know what you guys think. You always come up with so many good points in my comments after I post the video. I'm like, yes, I was thinking that too. Because when I do these kind of videos, I kind of just turn the camera on and just start like talking. I don't like plan what I'm gonna say or anything. So I love hearing you guys' point of views, and you say things that I didn't even think of when I was filming. Let me know what you think about friendships on YouTube, people burning bridges with each other everywhere they go. And yeah, it's just, if you're able to have long-term relationships with people and friendships everywhere you go, and you're not burning bridges, and you can have a coworker relationship with everybody, that's great. If you are unable to do that, you have to look at yourself and say, what am I doing? Instead of dismissing every creator that gives you criticism and saying it's not well put together, why don't you actually listen to it? Take the time to listen to what people have to say. And, you know, have a good co-working relationship with people, even if you don't want to have friends. But to say that all friendships on YouTube are just fake and phony, and you realized who people are, and it's you. It's you. If you are unable to have real, genuine friendships, you can't blame other people. Maybe you're the one who's incapable of being genuine and having a real friendship. So, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think of this style of video. If you're subscribed, if you're not already, give this video a thumbs up. Put on that notification bell. I do have a video coming with all kinds of good stuff in it. Got receipts. I'm doing a special collab with somebody that I'm so excited. And you guys are going to see what these anti-mommy vloggers are really like. And I cannot wait to show you. So stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.